So today we woke up to the news that Zahara had passed away. Zahara, a musician, very, very big, one of the most biggest in South Africa, a very heavy catalog, and some heartfelt music that she actually produced. And so today we found out that last night she passed away. For those of us who are under load shedding and so forth and whatnot. And so it reminded me of the prophecy that she got when she went to Alph Lukas church. And so I wanted to talk about that, but not directly that, but something that relates to that in that particular tune. It's Derek's Reality Show. We do daily Christian commentary videos. If it's the first time over here to be shown, check out some other videos that are down in the pinned comments. I'm still having power outage, so I'm recording this with the last breath of battery before my thing. Even my recorder it's about to die, and the battery had died when I was filming the last one, so it's probably going to give me 5 minutes max. And so on this video, I wanted to talk about that prophecy that she got when she visited Pastor Alph Lukas' church. So Pastor Alph Lukas prophesied that he wanted to pray for her bones. And so that was the thing that he wanted to pray about. And I guess that's what he got revelation to pray about. You know, they came to Jesus, I think it is John chapter 6. What is it that God would want us to do? And Jesus said, God would want you to come unto salvation. God wills that you would come unto salvation, that all men come to be saved. We prize and value preservation. And in the midst of that, we miss salvation. In the midst of that, while we are chasing healing, while we are chasing getting well, while we are chasing getting wealth, we miss salvation. We fight, argue, pursue, disagree on the basis of preservation. People will argue all day which one is the best career. Preservation. People will argue they have the best job in the world. They will flaunt and spend their entire life showing how well preserved they are. You know, which is what brag. That's what brag is actually. It's preservation. You're just showing us how well preserved you are. You're not gonna go broke. You are the man, you know, or the woman, or the girl who knows how to get the money. Preservation. This is what occupies us. How well preserved. And a lot of the conversations is how well preserved can I make myself? You know, and that creates disagreement. It creates there's this news cases that are coming up of people that have killed partners so that they can get insurance money and stuff like that. What is that all about? Preservation. I want to preserve. Forget being saved. Forget salvation. I'm more chasing preservation. And so that's the thing that I wanted to ask in this video. You know, at every single, I don't report every celebrity's death or anything like that. There's always something that sometimes I find something on a certain topic that I kind of gravitate to. I'm constantly thinking about this, or I'm constantly debating this in my head. And so when I see, like Zahara had Diza, that particular song, Diza, I love that song because in a period when I had completely given, I was like, you know what? I'm finding love in this world. And that song carried my desire, my true desire to finding true love. Not this nonsense which we see on social media and stuff like that. And I held on to that, and I still hold on to that. that song. So this is where a video like this would come from. It's that part where someone has contributed something so heavy for me in a period where it feels like it's hopeless. But you know, a song like that comes up and it means that much. What are we chasing? You are sick, yes. But in your sickness, what are you chasing? Preservation or salvation? Some people make preservation salvation. That's why there are churches that erupt out of nowhere. And you look at what is it that their message was. It was preservation. It was never salvation. When they asked Jesus, John chapter 6, what is it that God would want us to do? What is it that if we have done it, we have done the will of God? The way they actually asked the question. He says, He wills that you may be saved, that you may have eternal life and have it in abundance, that you will not chase bread that fades away with, and so there it goes. Health fades. While we are chasing prophecies to be healed, deliverance, or whatever. Like, there's all these stories now that are coming out about, people are saying, she didn't die natural, but there was muti, and then like family stuff and all that. What's that? Preservation. We all know we're going one day. So we seek preservation. So you could literally fit that into all these conversations that people are having. What are we seeking? Is it salvation or is it preservation? Because we all know that one day we are all going to pass. And my battery has died now. And unfortunately, load shedding is doing what it's doing, and also power outages are getting worse. So my power is terrible right now. So this will be the last video until my power comes back. But it's Ricky, and I hope this thing gets fixed. I'll see you on the next episode. Ask yourself that question. What are you chasing? Is it preservation you are after? Or is it salvation that you are after? They will give you a prophecy. They will give you the words that you want to hear. But after you've gotten that, what have you gotten? Because you can get health and still lose it. Health does not mean salvation. They will prophesy you, deliverance you, whatever. You roll on the ground. But after it all, what were you chasing? What did you come out with? It's Ricky. Much love, and I'll see you later.